English, Grade 4, Block 1. Good morning, children. This video is in the connection of that same video, the story which we had discussed, The Golden Goose. In this English lesson, now we are going to discuss about the three elements of the story and the key details of the story. Each and every story has three elements, that is beginning, middle and end. Let's see what comes in the beginning section. First point, characters introduced. Second point, where the story takes place. Third point, topics that are brought up. Fourth point, and it gets your attention. Then comes the middle section. First point, where all the good stuff happens. Second, this is where all the details and action takes place. Third, this concludes what's happening to the characters. Fourth, and if there is any problem, need to be solved. Then comes the third element, end. End is the last thing happening to the story. This is where problem is solved and where there is a resolution. This also concludes the action. Now, let's do an example using the beginning, middle and end with the same story, The Golden Goose. The Golden Goose story we are going to set as our example. Children, pay attention. This is going to help you in your story writing. Beginning. What had happened in the story, the beginning part? Let's see. In the beginning, there is a magical goose with golden feathers, a woman with two daughters who lived in an old mud house with the creaking doors. This is where and how the characters are introduced and also the topic of the story, where Goose decides to help them for better and comfort living. I hope you remember how the introduction had happened. You should also observe the picture, the first picture. If you will observe the picture, you will come to know how and what the story will be about. Now we go to the middle part of the story. The middle of the story is where the details and the action takes place. Mother shares her idea to catch the goose for all the feathers to pluck. All that mattered to the greedy mother was the money the goose brought them. Daughters agreed. They grabbed the goose and plucked out each one of fine golden feathers. If feathers are plucked against goose's wish, they no longer remain golden, they turn white. Do you remember this part of the story? Yes, this is a main story, main middle part of the story. Greedy woman and two daughters wept and realized their mistake. This whole matter is the middle part of the story. Now let us discuss how the end happened. The end is where realization happened. The woman realized her folly of being too greedy. Instead of bringing more greediness, has taken away the little she had as well. Goose decided to fly away to her home in cooler lands, never to return. Now let's see the two key detailed sentences in each part of the story. And the beginning one is, first, the old woman and her daughter lived in a mud house. You will remember, yes, this was the beginning part. Second, the goose was magical. The middle parts, two key detailed sentence. First, the goose decided to give the old woman a golden feather every day to help her. Second sentence, the key detailed sentence. The old woman decided to greedily pull out all the goose's golden feathers. Now let's go towards the end section. The key detailed sentences. One is, the old woman was sad. The second sentence, the goose flew away. Children, hope you all are taking interest in the story and story writing. If not doing it, children, reading and writing is very important. Please start taking interest and also try to figure out the meanings of new words which are introduced in the story. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.